it made me chuckle today because someone mentioned to me, oh, the clocks are going back tonight, an extra hour. I'm like, no extra hour. If anything, just even more painful, because it will be 4 o'clock in the morning and I will be up. And that's just the nature of the game. Oh, days like today, I want to have some kind of magic wand. So a particular scenario for me and my son is the hyperfixation. So he will get fixated on something and he cannot break that fixation. There is no rational thought process, there's no reasoning, there's no logic. No matter how I try and help, I cannot break that loop. I cannot explain the situation. I cannot really do anything to make it better. And it's torture for him, and I have to be honest, it's torture for me. And I'm not saying, oh, woe is me, but it's like, he will want something, he will ask for it, I'll explain why he can't have it, or why there's a delay. It's delayed gratification, he can't have it instantly, might have to wait, has to be patient. He will then ask again, ask the same question, I'll answer it in a different way, and this will continue for hours. He'll go to sleep, he'll wake up, and it will start again. And yeah, it's incredibly painful for him because he gets so upset. He's absolutely heartbroken because this one thing, to him, it's his world. It will change, from one day to the next. But for me, it's like, I cannot help you. I'm frustrated, I get angry. Not that shouting at him would make any difference whatsoever. I learned that very early on in our father and son relationship. I just have to be patient, really, really patient. I think as a young man, I wouldn't have been able to cope with this. I was incredibly impatient. I was very selfish. I think everything happens for a reason, and certainly me being an older dad, I have the skill set to be able to manage these situations better. But yeah, is anybody that is going through similar, or has gone through similar, that's the big one for me. If I could be able to derail those super fixated moments and bring my son back to some kind of reality and comfort. He's so uncomfortable, he's in so much pain, and I do not know how to do what is needed to be done, whatever that might be. That's how you don't know what you don't know, but I really don't know what I want to know. So yeah, so a few minutes just to take some time to compose my head and see if I can come up with some solution, just to make his day slightly less painful, really. And it is painful, it's very painful for him. And the problem, and I've spoken to this a few times to people cleverer than me, is that you want to just say, okay, I'll get it, I'll sort it, you can have it. And then you're making a rod for your own back, because you can't do that every time. And in life, you've got to have some kind of patience. You've got to move away from instant gratification. So, it's all damned if you do, damned if you don't. But anyway, no solutions. Certainly not looking for anything other than one autistic parent to maybe an audience that want to understand a little bit more about what it means to have these type of challenges. Anyway, how can we not decompress?